Morning and welcome to Chat Stuff again with Grant and
Nathan. Good morning.
we're sitting here on Sunday, first Sunday that we've done this, so we thought we'd do a little bit different and do a review of what we've done this week on the general papers, not the actual news. So, like, do you got any thoughts or anything of the papers we've looked at?
I think the tabloids are a bit more. I don't even know the words, you know.
The broadsheet ones you talk about, like the Times and the Independent.
No, like the Sun and that. They're a bit more. They catch your eye a bit more.
Yeah.
And they get you reading. But the things like the Times and Independent, they're actually a lot more read-worthy, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, they're more noted. And
yeah, it's like much better news.
Yeah, I did like that eye thing. Although, like, I guess it's older news because it's like
and it's cheaper,
but like it's more sectioned off into little bits of news.
Yeah, like you have like 20 stories from one paper on 2 pages.
Yeah, that's quite good. Not loads of pictures of like celebrities and stuff that you see a lot of, because obviously sex sells, celebrity sells, and bad news sells, obviously, isn't it? I suppose.
Yeah.
Bad news does sell, not good news. Sorry about the wind again. It's just windy out here. We thought we'd sit out here again. It's a nice day though, unfortunately. It's just the wind.
It's sunny, but it's windy. So let's see what we've got today.
Yeah, let's have a look
on the Sunday newspapers.
Yeah, you can know it's the Sunday Mirror, isn't it? Oh, that's all the crap you get because it's Sunday. Okay, this is about football actually.
Stuff about Alice Cooper. We don't really want that.
Do you want to read this one?
So I'm reading. Oh, we've got the football rapist again. My regret. I'm not really surprised. We've got.
What's he regret though?
My Corrie drinking drugs hell. We'll probably read about that.
Yeah, that's a lot of people that do like soaps in the UK suffer from them sort of things, don't they?
Yeah.
Pretty
which
normal.
Story should we read first?
Read this a bit.
Yeah.
I want to see if he's feeling sorry for himself. Read that little bit there.
Right. Rapist Ched Evans has broken his silence over his sex shame but shown no remorse for his victim. You cunt. The footballer 25 said he wishes he could turn back the clock, but his real regret was cheating on his girlfriend.
Yeah, see, he's not actually sorry for what he did to that poor woman, and he's sorry that he lost something and his freedom. That's bad, that, isn't it?
Last night, a rape support group blasted his stance as an insult to the woman he assaulted.
Yeah, he should be doing work with them. Oh yeah, actually, wait, I did actually read something interesting about Nigel Farage. I think you probably know this as well, watching some random YouTube things, that he's backed by one multi-millionaire. So obviously, if he's backed by it, what's that multi-millionaire going to gain from getting him in power? Maybe like tax rebate or something like that. Yeah. He's not going to have the opinion of the masses, is he? If he's 1 millionaire.
Not unless he's dodgy.
Yeah, let's hope he's not dodgy. I mean, there's not actually serious proof to say that Nigel Farage is a little bit dodgy in what he's saying, because he hasn't lied yet, really, in terms of saying he's going to do this, because he can't do it yet, because he's not Prime Minister. I'm not saying that he should be Prime Minister, it's just a possibility. This is the football story from the front page, isn't it? Like,
oh, he didn't even lose his girl, did he?
Oh, she stayed with him and that?
I regret everything. I'm lucky my girl stood by me. And then, it's an insult to the woman he raped and all victims out there.
It is.
Which it is.
Yeah.
It's a good comment.
How can you reform a rapist though? Like, that's the thing, it's a bit of a... It's a hard one, isn't it? Like, he wants to go back to Sheffield United, which he shouldn't be allowed, really. He should be put in the reserves for like a year and that, clean everyone's boots and be paid for the price for what he did, mate.
Well, it doesn't say anything in here that he's going to do anything good anyway.
No.
He's just a prick. You shouldn't read about him.
One way of putting it.
Oh, we got the Nepal avalanche again.
Oh, that's bad.
And the weather, does it say anything about winds?
No, it doesn't actually. It just says, oh yeah, a windy day across the UK. There will be spells of sunshine and showers. The showers will be most frequent. Not a lot about what I was seeing about a 50-mile-an-hour storm coming. That's
well, we've had no rain yet.
Not yet.
We've definitely got the wind. Loan sharks, 700 million boom.
What's that say?
Record numbers of desperate families are turning to loan sharks to cope with spiralling debts. It's a bad idea. The Citizens Advice charity is dealing with a 35% rise in pleas for help. The booming racket is believed to make £700 million a year for crooks who target poor communities. Many victims are so hard up even payday loan firms have rejected them. They're rejecting me.
So no, they're not getting...
Citizens Advice Chief Executive Gillian Guy said people who borrow from loan sharks often experience threats of violence or actual physical
That's because
harm.
people haven't got enough money. Even some people that obviously work, they're
Yeah.
paying their bills and still haven't got enough money to go and get food for like. Because they obviously get paid for 4 weeks. So I say, imagine by the 3rd week, you've not got a lot of food in the cupboard and you ain't got a lot of money left, have you? So you might need to borrow some money. If they just raised a bit of wage or something for people, they'd be alright, I suppose, wouldn't they? You wouldn't need to go and see these people. Oh, hang on, look at that. I missed that one, look. Patients desperate to return borrowed NHS equipment to hospitals say they are being told to throw it away. A Sunday Mirror investigator last week highlighted that cash-strapped hospitals are losing millions of pounds because items loaned to patients are not handed back. But following our probe, readers contact us to say they have tried to return walking sticks, Zimmer frames, crutches, wheelchairs, only to be told they were not wanted. They cost money though, don't they?
Yeah.
Taxpayers' money, I suppose. Care home worker Karen Courtney of Nellingworth, Warwick, said her boss's attempts to give back NHS aids were rebuffed, so we either gave them to a charity shop or put them in a skip. That's really bad. What's that?
That's a waste.
NHS could save some, if not huge amounts of money. Well done, mate. But imagine how long that's been going on.
Right, we were talking about pay rises earlier, weren't we?
Oh yeah.
90,000 march for a pay rise. If I knew about this, I would have been there.
It's Mr. Brand. Hello, Mr. Brand.
Yeah.
Well played, mate.
It's good. Oh, that's for the nurses.
He's got his little true sticker on there as well. Look.
Yeah.
Funny, mate.
That's for the nurses, isn't it? He'll have a true thing up about this tomorrow.
Joe, the thing about this, right, would be a really good idea, and it is a good idea with a march of pay rises, but they should, because it was yesterday, not make, but ask loads of like 11 to 17 or 18 year olds to go on the march as well. One, to make it more, but they're actually going to go into work in the future very soon, like 11 year olds, 5 to 6 years, they're going to go work and that. And they're going to want a better pay for like lower. When you're 18, your pay's different to when you're 21 and 25, isn't it? So
yeah,
it affects them.
21, mine's gone up £1.50.
See, that's quite a big.
Yeah.
That's quite big, isn't it? So it would be worth like 11-year-olds, 13, 14-year-olds, like maybe not taking a proper active stand, but at least going for a walk with these people to make it look like there's loads more people there, because
to get it done.
It will affect them. It will affect them. So they should be thinking about that. I know kids don't really think about that sort of thing, but like they think about computer games and celebrities and that. But definitely.
Right, look here. Top Tory cuts are good and popular. Right, one of David Cameron's top ministers has praised 80,000 public sector job cuts as good and popular, and vowed to continue to wield the axe.
Popular with who though, Graham?
I have no idea. Cabinet Office Minister Francis Maude sparked fury with his comments and plans for another 20 billion of cuts in Tories win the election. Mr Maude, who is responsible for the civil service, said, I think the cuts that I do are quite popular because they actually about taking up our own cost, and the politics of the cuts that we do are very different. You know, a smaller civil service getting out of the government properties we don't need.
Do you know what some of the things they do in hospital? I noticed it as well. Say you get the top chief in a hospital and that, and he's obviously on a lot of money compared to an auxiliary or a nurse. Occasionally, they'll get rid of the top one and then bring in someone of like lesser quality to run the hospital to try and save money, and then the hospital goes to pot, because that's what happened to a local hospital around.
Oh my god.
What?
Right, trolls on the internet.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of them.
2 years jail sentence for it.
Really?
Yep, so if you're trolling out there, you might want to liven up and stop a little bit.
Mate, the internet is police now.
Right, internet trolls will face up to 2 years in jail under tough new laws proposed by the Justice Secretary.
Yeah, do you reckon this is to do with...
So buckle up.
No, Richard and Judy.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, they're like, now we're going to sort of like say you can get 2 years because you've pissed a celebrity off and we don't like it.
So all them YouTube videos are going to get taken down.
She's not a celebrity really, is she?
Of course not. She was.
She was, yeah.
The previous maximum term of 6 months will be quadrupled under the plan to tackle cowards who post abusive comments online. They are cowards really, aren't they?
Yeah, it is a bit of fun sometimes, they see it,
it's
isn't
just
it?
banter.
Like,
it's not even trolling, it's just pure banter with people that are bored.
Some people do go over the line a little bit, but most of it is banter. Yeah,
like the Judy stuff probably did go over the line a bit.
Oh yeah, that vaccine thing. I heard about that actually. They said that Americans have made a vaccine for the Ebola, so they're giving it to. They're actually not like the Africans think that this vaccine is giving them Ebola.
Yeah, so they're refusing Red Cross it out of their country.
Yeah, and they're refusing to get it. So the Americans are forcing like African people into having it, which is against their human rights because they believe that they're injecting them with like already a disease that they're not going to get cured. So they're kicking them out, and then they're going to turn the whole of them sort of 3 countries in the west of Africa into like a no-go zone. It's mad, isn't it? What's this say about it though? Vaccine says cured. GlaxoSmithKline said last night research into a vaccine to combat the killer disease was progressing at a unprecedented rate. Early trials on animals appear to be positive.
Animal testing.
Yeah, they don't normally claim that they test on animals, but obviously on this, because it's a worldwide thing, they're like, yeah, we've got to test on animals. Yeah, but GlaxoSmithKline are like known to use animals for testing, but they don't like publicly announce it like very often that they do research of it. But obviously, because this is a global thing, they don't mind saying, oh, we're doing some testing on some orangutans or some monkeys or whatever, chimpanzees or whatever. Maybe not them animals, but something like that to see whether they'll cure them. Another person on sick call, Corey Stark, Simon Gregson has been told all-night booze benders left him so wasted he would regularly show up late for filming or not turn up at all. So you got a good opportunity there, mate. You had a good little job, and you thought you'd go and get pissed.
He's had it for years, so he's probably got enough money.
He has been on it for years, hasn't he? Like 25 years on Britain's most famous street.
Look how young he was, and then look at him now.
Yeah, it's all that booze, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
A murder investigation was launched last night.
That's right. Don't worry about that.
Right, torch car death riddle. A murder investigation was launched last night after a woman's body was found in a burnt-out car. It was discovered in a quiet road leading to large detached houses in a secluded country location in Wilmington near Dartford, Kent. A police helicopter was helping a search of the area with officers making house-to-house inquiries. Police shut the road down, which is used by dog walkers, horse riders, and residents of the 26 properties.
Shit, man, that's fucking.
So someone's just fucking murdered their wife or something.
Yeah, that was probably a hit job or something, wasn't it? I imagine that's.
Oh, and then this is what you were talking about.
Oh yeah, there's actually something in there.
But this says 60-mile-per-hour winds.
Oh, I said 50. I was close.
Travellers face major disruption when the tail end of the Hurricane Gonzalo betters Britain.
Yeah.
The Met Office has issued the yellow alert for Tuesday, which is
it's kind of
2 days.
Yeah.
And so much of the country will be lashed by heavy rain and gales up to 60 miles per hour. So in 2 days we'll be filming in the house.
Yeah, we'll be indoors in 2 days, guaranteed. Furious as the sick Halloween outfit. Yeah, but Halloween's meant to be a bit sick and that.
Yeah.
Cheerleading outfit. Look, show the picture.
I suppose I get what they mean. Yeah. It's for little girls and that, and they're all dressed up like some slutty teenager.
Yeah. I do get it, but it is Halloween. Maybe there should be a little bit of exception just for the idea that it's like an event happens once a year and it's meant to scare the crap out of people.
Echoes of US school shootings.
Yeah, but we're not in America.
Yeah, but we don't think like that.
Yeah, no.
They've got Walmart and we've got Asda.
Yeah, but they're giving you the idea to think like that.
Yeah.
And they, because no one really think like. How many gun shootings really happen in the UK?
Yeah, we know about the gun shootings, but we didn't just immediately look at that and think, oh yeah, gun shootings. I had to read it and think, oh, that's why it's sick.
Yeah, but it's not. Yeah, initially I'm saying it ain't sick.
All I think is this fucking paper is sick.
Yeah, it's a bit. Yeah, that's a sick idea what it's saying there.
Just read that one.
What's it? Well, my sister died after docs failed to spot she had cancer 50 times. What? When Lisa Guerrera first visited a GP complaining of back pain. Oh yeah, same here. Her family say she was told to go home and take paracetamol. They claim over the next 3 years she reportedly went back to the surgery in agony, only to be fobbed off dozens of times and being told she had stress. But it was not until she paid for a private scan that the real reason for her deteriorating health became clear. She had tumours in her cervix, lymph nodes, back and neck. It's bad, isn't it?
Bad.
They're not checking up on her properly. But then remember there was a campaign when Jay Goody died, like all women should go and get checked out and that.
Yeah.
And then like obviously she did go get checked out and they didn't find it.
Yeah, they just fucked her off.
It says here, finally in 2010, aged 31, Lucia paid £300 for a private consultant and had diagnosed with cervical cancer. In June 2011 she started chemotherapy and radiotherapy, and by December that year had been given the all clear. Oh, that's good. But she was forced to return to Cityway surgery when the back pain came back. Her family claimed GP again dismissed her symptoms and prescribed morphine. It's a bit serious, mate. Yeah, by the time she was given a scan 10 months later, she had a tumour the size of a tennis ball in her lymph nodes as well as cancer in her neck and bowel. This time there was nothing doctors could do, and in late February, Louisa died. That's a shame. Shit, that's scary.
That is.
You should go and get checked out, and then maybe like insist maybe a little bit on stuff.
Yeah.
And don't just like get fobbed off with paracetamol and morphine's not really saying you get fobbed off with because that's a bit serious.
Just go on strike.
It says here, look, a chief constable who apologised to a granddad who has twice wrongly been branded a child rapist by police. Stephen Parkin applied to be a foster parent in 2009 but was rejected when his criminal records bureau check mistakenly showed he was accused of trying to rape a 15-year-old girl.
What?
The painter 56 of Bishop Auckland said, I was absolutely devastated. Durham police eventually accepted Durham, that means it's Newcastle way.
Yeah, about it.
Yeah. Eventually accepted the error and said sorry, but made the same blunder 2 years later. He has now received compensation from the force and another apology. Wonder how much compensation? Chief
Probably
Constable,
a lot for that.
Yeah, I would say.
That's a big thing on your fucking record, isn't it?
Yeah, someone just said I'd like to offer my dearest apology. Yeah, that is something serious. That on
yeah,
your
because
record.
look, that fucking, yeah, that's real bad.
Anyway, I'm just, it's not a bad little paper anyway.
Yeah,
is
we've
it?
pretty much reached the end now.
It's a lot of sports in here. Like,
some
we're not gonna read the
puzzles.
sport. I don't want to read the sport. My team lost. Let's have a quick look at the.
My team loses all the time. If you wanna hear about the sun.
Wait. The pages are.
Oh, if you wanna hear about this one, click on the link, and we'll see you there. Enjoy. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment your views down below.
Like and subscribe down there.
Hope you enjoyed it.